You've asked me, my friend, to talk about sentimentality. Well, I am all for it. Sentimentality to me is the capacity to let yourself be a little self-indulgent about the things that make you feel good and make you feel cozy and comfy and generally make you feel like you did when you were a child. So it's sentimental to go to a children's play and to see them singing little songs that you recognize. And I defy anyone to do that and not feel tearful and not feel a little sentimental about it. It brings out those sentiments of being little again, and our whole fantasy about what that's like and how safe that is and how cozy and comfortable that is comes right to the fore, and we're moved. And there's nothing wrong with that, as long as we don't fall into the trap of believing that sentimentality is the same as reality, or that life is about living in a sentimental way. No, like with most other things in life, there's room for lots and lots of different moments and different experiences. And the better a life is, the more the person is capable of allowing the whole range of human existence. And those who stand in judgment or become critical about things like sentimentality are depriving themselves of a great resource of comfort and pleasure. So I personally allow my sentimentality quite a lot. Most of us are sentimental when we listen to music. It's a very good example of how we let ourselves quieten down, go back down into the stream, the flow of emotion, and are comforted by that. And the more well-known the songs or the pieces of music we listen to, and the more we get transported by it. And the more we get transported, the more our feelings flow, the more emotional we get, the more deep our connection to that experience, the more renewed we feel at the end of it. But of course it is possible to end up living a life that is all made of sentimentality, where there is no room for reality testing or for a sharp edge of human existence, where there is no searching for facts, there is no testing of the reality that we like to conjure up with our sentimental way of life. And then we're in trouble. We're as much in trouble then as we also are in trouble if our whole life becomes fact-based and evidence-based and measured by figures, and when we can no longer allow ourselves to move with the flow of things. Clearly, human beings are capable of doing both those things very well, and the more able we get at thinking clearly, sticking with the facts, testing what the truth about something is, reconnecting with reality and changing our view of the world on the one hand, and on the other hand, letting go of that, tuning into the world, resonating with it, sensing it deeply, feeling it strongly, and allowing ourselves to feel fulfilled in that way. Those people who manage to do both of those things at the same time and who become sentimentally connected to their thought process and their work will probably be very happy people. So I'm an advocate for sentimentality in its own time and its own place. So enjoy your little pictures, your childhood books, your music, your stories, whatever it is that makes you sentimental. Enjoy it to the full, but don't let it stand in the way of clear judgment, careful consideration, learning, progress, fairness, human decency, and listening to what else may be new under the sun that we need to take into account as well. Be deep, be strong, but stay real.